Hello, fellow crew members. July the 1st, 2003 marked a major milestone in our company's history. On that day, we announced an order for 100 Boeing 737 aircraft, as well as an additional 10 Boeing 717 airplanes. Many of you crew members were able to join us for that announcement that day in Atlanta. However, I know most of you were taking care of our customers with your work responsibilities and could not attend. To commemorate that phenomenal day, we assembled some video highlights so that all of you could experience that special moment. It truly was an amazing day for our airline, and quite frankly, for me personally. I want you to know how proud I was of our company. With the city of Atlanta, Boeing, and even the news media watching that day, we made one of the most important announcements in our company's history. This announcement was about more than just airplanes. It was about a company that's growing and reaching new heights, while the rest of the industry is struggling just to stay above water. While others are cutting back on services and routes, we continue to offer our customers more flights to more markets. This announcement not only told the rest of the industry that we're doing things right today, but that will continue for many years to come. I personally take a lot of pride in how well our airline is running today, and I hope that you do too. Our crew members are the best in the world, and our airline would not be where we are today without each one of you. Our crew members are critical to the continuing success of this great company and expanding its reach. And now, here are some of the video highlights from our announcement on July the 1st. I hope these highlights will give you the feeling that you were in Atlanta on that very special day.
This is a great day in Atlanta for Airtran Airways. My name is Tad Hutchison. I'm Director of Marketing for Airtran Airways. Very pleased to be here with all of you today as we announce our new aircraft order. And now to make the announcement you've all been waiting for, Joe Leonard, Chairman and CEO of Airtran Airways.
Today we're here to formally announce our selection for 100 new airplanes. It will basically be a rebirthing of our company, a reinvigoration of our company, and the beginning of a wonderful future for our great airline. So with that, Mayor Franklin, if you would come up and join me, and Alan Mullally, if you'd come up and join me, we're going to pull this cord and make the formal announcement on what's... Well, thank you, everybody. And like I said, this is a wonderful day for Airtran Airways and really the aviation community. We, in the last few weeks, have had just a number of wonderful stories to put out. Right after the first quarter, we announced our latest consecutive quarter of profitability. A few weeks ago, we went to the debt market and we raised $125 million in the debt market, unsecured credit, which says that those people in buying those bonds believe in our company and believe in our business plan. We started our westward expansion, announcing and starting service to Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Denver. I'm pleased to announce that Denver was profitable in the first month we operated it, which is unheard of. Yesterday, we had a big announcement, and we announced the first time in the company's history we served 1 million customers in a single month, and we did that yesterday. And there'll be other big announcements coming up. In a few weeks, we'll announce our next consecutive profitable quarter when we announce that the second quarter for Airtran toward the end of the month. And at the end of the year, toward the end of the year, we'll announce the fact that we've served 10 million customers in 1 year. And by the end of the year, we'll announce that we've been profitable for the 5th consecutive year in our company's history. So more good news to come. But what we're here today to talk about is 100, and I mean that again, 100 brand new 737-700s and up to 14 additional 717 aircraft, brand new. So what does that do for us? Well, first of all, it permits us to stay on our growth plan. We've been growing at 25% per year. We believe that we can sustain 25% year growth for the foreseeable future, and these new airplanes coming into our fleet will all be for growth. There will be none for replacement because at the end of this year, we will have all new airplanes, so we don't need to replace any airplanes. So while the rest of the industry is laying off tens of thousands of people, parking hundreds of airplanes in the desert, going to their employees saying you're going to have to work harder for less money, we're doing everything the opposite. We're adding airplanes, we're creating jobs. 4 years from now, we'll have 5,000 more employees in this company. And that means opportunity for advancement, opportunity for promotion, more new cities, more places to go, more people to serve. And I think more important today than just buying additional airplanes and adding airplanes to our fleet is really an all-American partnership that's been created here. The Boeing Company, General Electric Engines, GECAS, and Airtran Airways, an all-American companies creating an all-American partnership. But the American public is the winner of this because what this permits is for us to continue our low-cost, affordable fare model and take it to any place in the country we decide to do that. And people who can't afford to fly today in markets that we don't serve will in fact be able to afford to travel by air in the future because of the partnership that we've just created.
This is $1 million day in Atlanta, and we are so excited about this expansion and glad that you're announcing it in Atlanta. This is the right place and the right time to make such an announcement. Airtran is an important corporate sponsor of economic growth and development in the city of Atlanta. So we welcome you and congratulate you on this day. I was asked to come not knowing why I would come, Joe, last week. And my staff said, well, they're having an announcement, do you want to go? I said, absolutely. If Airtran is having an announcement, I'll be there. Cancel everything else. You can count on us at City Hall to do just that, to be your strong partners every step of the way. We are excited about this new announcement, 100 new planes over the next few years, which will mean thousands of new jobs and promotional opportunities. It will also mean more people coming in and out of Hartsfield International Airport, which makes our hearts very warm. We are in the business of promoting Hartsfield, in the business of supporting airlines, in the business of supporting Airtran. So thank you for having us today. It is $1 million day. It's a great day in Atlanta because of Airtran.
We at Boeing have always lived to make the best airplanes in the world. And part of our decision is who we line up with and who we choose as our great customers. And we have had such a phenomenal experience with Airtran and the 717. And what Airtran did with their entrepreneurial spirit, their focus on the customer, and taking people where they wanted to go and doing it more effective than anybody else has changed the world. And now to have Airtran take that model and move throughout the United States with the 737s that have the ability to go anywhere you want to go. They fly higher, they fly faster, they fly further, they're more economical, they're more reliable, got a great passenger appeal. This is the most popular airplane in the world. 4,600 737s have been delivered. And this airplane that Airtran selected is the finest airplane that we make today with all the latest technology. So I would like to say, one, congratulations, Joe and the Airtran team, and thank you so much. And just please keep sticking to your wonderful model of serving customers, taking them where they want to go, providing them outstanding service. And we, GECAS and GE Engines, are so proud to be your partner. Thank you very much.
It makes us so proud that they have announced this order for 100 new 737-700s right here at Hartsfield. Many of those planes will fly right here from Atlanta, and they will be integral to Airtran Airways' growth here at Hartsfield, taking our customers, our passengers, to new destinations around the country at competitive prices. I'd like to thank personally to Joe Leonard, Bob Fanaro, and Tad Hutchinson, and all of the Airtran Airways crew members, many of whom are here with us today, for their unwavering support of Hartsfield, the world's busiest airport. It is indeed a pleasure.
Well, Ben, we intend for this airport to grow, so we're probably going to need some more gates from you. So,
if you got an airline with all new planes and many on the way, what else do you need besides gates? We have a commitment to find a way to give them to you.
Ben, you might have to build a new terminal with all that cheering out there, you know?
In 1999, we were a struggling airline, flying about 45 planes with an average age of about 27, 28 years old. And today, by the end of this year, we'll have the youngest all-Boeing fleet in the world, less than 3 years. And in about 4 years, we'll have 175, 180 planes. That's quadrupling your fleet in about a span of about 8 years. So, you know, we really hate to tip off the competition about how we're doing it. And we have a very, very simple plan. And, you know, we focus on it every single day. We have low cost, and our goal is to make sure we maintain those low costs. With this airplane acquisition, we can reduce our cost even further. We have great service. You know, we've come a long way. Operationally, our numbers are fabulous. We run on time. We get you there with your bags. We complete our flights. We do a great job, and the customers like it. Probably the biggest difference is, and we're told all the time, we have friendly employees, and that separates us from the pack. And then finally, we have new planes. So basically, there's 4 bullet points why Airtran is successful. Low cost, great service, friendly employees, new planes. That's our ticket, and that's the way we're going to go forward. We couldn't have done it on our own. Boeing has been with us every step of the way, and we've upped the partnership by this aircraft order. But I think just as important, with this order, we've got the support of General Electric, GECAS. So we now stand shoulder to shoulder with our formula at Boeing and General Electric. So we think we got a winning hand. We're going to grow 25% a year, which means we'll double the airline in about 4 years. And what this airplane does for us, it dramatically changes you know, what we can do. The 717, we created a foundation. The foundation of our airline is anchored in Atlanta. It's a great airplane. Without the 717, we would not be here. We would not be on the move like we are now. We got a strong foundation. With this airplane, we now can fly anywhere in the United States, in Canada, in Mexico, and the Caribbean. So we got a great opportunity to expand what we do. So, once the announcement's over, the hard work starts, because what we've just accomplished, we're going to double and triple going down the future. Thank you very much. That was a great day for our company. The 737s that we've ordered give us a chance to develop new markets through a new strategy, one that we have not been able to use before. With the flexibility of both the 717s and the 737s, we are able to add new markets very efficiently. We can enter a new market with the 717 at a few flights per day and start to build the market in a new way. The addition of the 737s then allows us to open up additional routes, including medium and long-haul options. We now have the ability to fly anywhere in the U.S. to Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean. These new planes will allow us to save on fuel, extend our range, carry more payload, and reduce engine maintenance costs. As I mentioned in those clips, new planes are just one of the several keys to the success of our airline. Another key is our friendly crew members. We continue to hear great feedback from customers about our courteous and professional crew members. You truly set us apart from the competition. Your pleasant demeanor elicits a confidence not only about your specific job, but also about our company overall. That confidence demonstrates to customers how well we're doing. Not only was our July 1st announcement important for us as an airline, but it was big news for both the airline industry and the traveling public as well. Take a look at some of the many news clips that resulted from our recent announcement.
The Boeing company's won a multi-billion-dollar contract that will give the world's largest commercial aircraft maker a badly needed boost. Airtran Airways, which has its main hub in Atlanta, has agreed to buy as many as 110 jets. It is a deal worth up to $4 billion, and it will more than double the number of passengers that Airtran is able to carry.
This is CNBC's Closing Bell with Maria Bartiromo.
Welcome back. Time for Street Smarts. Airtran Airways awards Boeing the biggest domestic airline order this year. The domestic carrier placed an order for more than 100 Boeing jets valued at $6 billion. Shares of Airtran Airways are up over 100% since the beginning of the year. The stock is currently at $11.11 a share. Let's talk more about the deal. Joining us now with more on the business is Joe Leonard, Airtran Airways Chairman and CEO. Mr. Leonard, nice to have you with us.
Hi, Maria. How are you today?
Good. Thanks so much. Tell us about that model, sir. What are you doing that certainly your competitors have been unable to accomplish?
It's pretty simple. It starts with keeping our costs very low, and the new airplanes actually help us reduce our costs. We have very, very friendly customer service agents and flight attendants that serve our customers. We keep our product offering simple, and we believe that the new airplanes really do help our image and help our ability to keep our reliability up, our performance up. And so we provide value. We give a great airline service, and we do it at affordable fares.
And I guess you're...
Some other airline news this morning. Of course, yesterday, plane maker Boeing scooping up an order worth about $5 billion. The customer, Airtran Holdings. This as part of a plan to double the company's fleet by 2008. The low-fare carrier is one of the few profitable airlines in the nation. Joining us now to talk more about the deal and the outlook for Airtran and the overall airline industry is the company's CEO, Joe Leonard. He joins us now live from Orlando, Florida. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Carol. How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. What's your take in terms of how you're making money in a very tough economic environment while others are not? How are you doing that?
I think our formula is pretty simple. First of all, we keep our airline very, very simple. Our product offering is very simple. We don't have food and things like that some of the other airlines have. But we run a very good airline, very high completion factors. Our baggage numbers are generally in the top 2 or 3 in the industry. So we run a good basic airline. What really sets us apart from the others is our really friendly people, and it really shows on the airplanes. It shows at the gates. Our people are far and away more friendly than the other airlines, and I think the new airplanes really, really help. When people walk on one of our airplanes and see that it's brand new, they're really sort of impressed by that, and I think that helps get those folks coming back to us.
Your 5 o'clock news. Fox 5 News.
While many airlines are struggling to make ends meet, Airtran is spending billions. Today, the discount carrier announced a contract to buy dozens of new planes from Boeing. As Fox 5's Tony Shin reports, Atlanta city leaders are hoping it's a sign of even bigger things to come.
1, 2, 3.
With one pull of the rope, Airtran officials, along with Mayor Shirley Franklin, revealed the future of Airtran Airways, the Boeing 737. The company announced today it plans to add 100 to its fleet.
They fly higher, they fly faster, they fly further, they're more economical, they're more reliable, got a great passenger appeal.
Airtran currently flies the Boeing 717. There are 73 in its fleet. The company plans to add another 10 in addition to the 100 new 737s. This announcement comes at a time when most airlines are struggling through economic turbulence. But Airtran has been able to weather the storm and continue to see profits quarter after quarter.
We've done a very good job of keeping our costs low, and that's one of the good things about this new airplane is it's actually going to lower our costs from where we are today.
The company plans to have all the planes in the air by the year 2008. By that time, Airtran will also add an estimated 5,000 employees, doubling its current workforce.
Airtran is an important corporate sponsor of economic growth and development in the city of Atlanta.
Airtran is currently building a new hangar at Hartsfield. Mayor Franklin is hoping that means the company could make another big announcement in the coming years.
I believe that we're getting stronger and stronger in our partnership, and I'm very hopeful that Airtran will relocate their headquarters right here to Atlanta.
At some point down the road, we may take a look at that, but right now, we're just concentrating on running the company.
At Hartsfield, Tony Shin, Fox 5 News.
The first aircraft delivery is scheduled for the summer of 2004. Additional deliveries will follow at a rate of 1 per month. The airline hopes to have all its planes by 2008.
More choices. Atlanta will soon have more options to fly west. Good evening and welcome to 11 Alive's Evening News. I'm Brenda Wood. As the major airlines struggle to stay financially aloft, the discounters are flying high right now. Among them, Orlando-based Airtran, with its hub at Atlanta's airport, Hartsfield Airport. Next on the horizon for Airtran, going national. Our consumer and business editor Bill List speaks exclusively with the airline's president and chief operating officer about where the airline goes from here.
With 50 new long-range Boeing 737 aircraft on the way and 50 more on order, discounter Airtran is now poised to go national. Right now, the carrier serves 43 destinations with 492 daily flights, most east of the Mississippi. But by next summer, a different scenario. Bob Fornaro is Airtran's president and chief operating officer.
I think our focus initially will be to get more frequencies in Las Vegas and Los Angeles, because twice a day is really not enough frequency for us. But then along with that, we see, again, the other large destinations, such as the Bay Area, Phoenix, and, as you mentioned, Seattle.
The bottom line, with its new 137-seat aircraft, Airtran will go head-to-head against Delta, where the worldwide airline now has top billing on nonstops from Atlanta to the San Francisco, Phoenix, and Seattle markets. And Airtran can't wait for the service to start.
You're going to see, again, a surge in growth activity next year, beginning in the summer and continuing into the fall.
And the airline plans to keep its philosophy the same, no matter how many long-range routes are added.
We're going to do it our way. We don't try to be all things to all customers. And our focus is, again, it's very simple. We focus on keeping our costs low, having great service, and having friendly employees. And when you put the new planes on top of it, it creates a very, very competitive product.
A key issue for Airtran on longer-haul flights is the trend now for pay-as-you-go in-flight meals. To that one, Airtran says,
I've heard people say if you buy a ticket on Airtran, you can buy a 7-course meal with the money you saved on the other end.
And to airport clubs and private lounges, Mr. Fornaro says Airtran is planning an internet cafe on its Hartsfield concourse. It'll allow waiting passengers to gain access to the internet and email with wireless connections.
Now, Airtran currently flies 70 Boeing 717 aircraft, and by the end of the year, we'll add 3 more. It also has 10 additional 717s on order. Now, it says within 4 years, it'll be twice its current size, a number that the new aircraft purchases can certainly justify. And as Airtran invests close to $6 billion in its new fleet, it also has bragging rights tonight. In June, the airline boarded more than 1 million passengers, the most in its history in 1 month. So certainly they are going places and are going to give Delta quite a run for the money, Brenda.
Discounters obviously have something going for them right now.
They certainly do, and the fares are going to give them quite enough.
All right, thanks, Bill.
As you can see, Airtran Airways truly is a leader in the airline industry as we embark on the next chapter of our company's history. With new planes, low fares, great service, and friendly crew members, we are well positioned to continue our growth and offer our quality product to more and more customers.
We want to say thank you to each of our crew members for all of their hard work and tireless dedication. The success of this airline is directly influenced by the amazing work our crew members perform each and every day. Keep up the outstanding work. Let us know what we can do to help you. And congratulations to everyone on this milestone in our company's great history. Thanks very much.